my stream. My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you are one of my treasures. Feel free to jump into the stream, hit a like and subscribe. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and tips. I do teach about high demand religions, and I also teach about being prepared in times of emergency. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my screen up over here so I can see your comments. If you do jump on here, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a problem. So please do hit a like and subscribe. Feel free to jump into the stream. Please do like and subscribe. We have been doing fantastic this week. We have, really grown the channel. We've hit our goal. I will be doing like maybe a small stream that will be just for subscribers afterwards, or we'll be going on to stream that will be just for subscribers afterwards, or I tried to do a video, yet it wouldn't let me just do a video for subs. We met our goal of 510, so we are now I want to do a little giveaway, but I want to make sure only subs can enter. So I may do it in a small, short live stream where they can be the ones to be able to enter. I will probably do that in a bit. So feel free to jump in. Everyone is welcome, as long as we keep our comments respectful with each other. Many times I do get people that do, will start at saying, bad things, but this is not a place to judge. This is what I call a safe space to be who you are. So if you want to jump in, feel free to hit like, subscribe, jump into the chat. We can chat about any of, like I said, the 5 T's, transition, triathlon, trends, any of my teaching topics, as long as we can keep it respectful. Or we can talk about trucks. I am working on a 2008 Nissan Xterra. I had a couple of this weekend will be probably working on the stereo system. I had a couple other things coming in for it. It seems the packages may have been stolen off of my porch or my front door. I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to stop by the post office and check as to see what may have happened. Also going to be flipping over here to the Chargers Broncos game. I'm a big Charger fan. If you want to talk that, Chargers just took the lead, 24-27, and they're in the fourth quarter with 11:35 remaining. Hi Jen, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Just let me put this one in time out. Please do hit a like, Jen. Oh, thank you. I wasn't on yesterday. I'm good. Everything's been pretty good. I didn't stream last night. I streamed the night before. Very low numbers on that stream. Hardly anybody that Oh, yeah, I had a, actually today my doctor does telehealth, so I do everything um, via, I do just paperwork today. Santino, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'll be, here on the stream. I will also be checking out the score. Uh, they're in the fourth quarter on the Denver uh, Los Angeles Chargers game. I am a big Charger fan, so um, hoping they can win this. They are up by 3 points now, so we can see how it goes. Please do hit a like, Santino. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Do hit a like, subscribe. Just jump into the chat box with us. Please keep comments respectful. And you're welcome in here as long as you can keep everything respectful. Here we do talk about collab. Which one? The one with Rollins, with Joe Rollins. I've got one coming up tomorrow on here on this channel, which I gotta send her the invite tomorrow morning or tonight, and then I've got one Saturday night also on my streams. Are gonna be most this weekend. The last collab I did was with the name of his channel is called Hellfire Agency. His name is Joe Rollins, and that was a pretty good collab video. It's funny that you mentioned collab because collab is a really different Mormon belief about it being the closest planet to God, which is kind of funny. Others say that this is where he lives at, so it's kind of a twisted belief by the Mormon Church. But I've been watching a lot of his other interview videos with other people. He just did one with another LGBTQIA identifying person, and his interview was pretty good because he's trying to do different ceremonies to recognize everyone within every community. He's even trying to do a ceremony for when someone gets a divorce, how to celebrate them being single again. So I think it's a good, the things he's coming up with are really good. And basically it's a what's called a church corridor will be a church for non-believers, so for atheists, agnostics, even apostates. So I think it's a pretty good idea for people that don't believe. No, it was fun. I spoke with the gentleman. Claudia, we've had a fantastic day. We just started the stream up. I just started it about 10 minutes ago. I've been watching, there was a lot of things I was doing. I ate dinner kind of late. And then I ordered just like a gyro sandwich, and then it wasn't right because I don't like all the sauce on it, but I still ate it. And then I ordered a drink with it, and when I ordered the drink, I took like 3 sips of it through the straw and it was gone. They put a ton of ice in here. So, although I'm trying to diet down to I'm down to 12-ounce Mountain Dews. I'm going to try to only keep it 2 per day. This will be honestly my 3rd. I am working on, they are going to put me on a GLP-1. I haven't heard which one yet. So hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, when you join here, you are one of my treasures. do hit a like, subscribe. Guten Tag, Grace. How are you, girl? Everything's been going great here. The channel's really growing. We're up to 537. Um, we've had a couple of good live streams in the last few couple of weeks. Right now, we're already up to 31 watching that have come through. The other day, we actually had um, one with like 2,000 or something like that. So uh, things things have been looking better. So it's been fantastic. I may be jumping around a little bit because Chargers are playing the Broncos right now. I'm a big Charger fan. They just took the lead back from the Broncos. They are 27-24. Chargers have the ball right now. They just got it punted to them. So and we're in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes to go. Of course, those 9 minutes, many things can happen. Ooh, was it like an like was it Starbucks like iced coffee or um but yeah, the lady at the Starbucks at where I work at the VA that I work, they have a small Starbucks there, and always order right there. I always order the vanilla cream frappuccino, and when I do order it, I only get it like once a week, and she does the caramel drizzle, but she does it just right. I enjoy the strawberry cream frappuccino more, but they don't always have the ingredients there. Um, so, but I'm gonna. I still haven't gotten everything, but I was better today. I only drank two of these, so that would be. I usually drink two 20-ounce bottles, and this would be if I drink this can, it'll be the equivalent of the two 20-ounce bottles, but still haven't touched it, but I might. That's the big thing when I went to my doctor's office and saw the pharmacist. He said it's like tapering off the the sugar drinks. He said the first thing to do is to go down to these instead of the 20-ounce bottles how I used to. So like plus it's saving me money in the end. Like at work, a 20-ounce bottle is 250. So if I'm paying $5 a day and I work 4 days per week and I'm paying $5 a day, that's $20. Uh, so I'm spending $40 2 weeks. Oh, you're talking like Cuban coffee. Have you ever had? I've never drank it, but that stuff is strong, Trace. They used to bring it to work when still worked in Florida, and the cup that they would bring the Cuban coffee in was about this big, like a normal coffee cup. But then they would have these little shot glasses, and you would just take it down, and uh, and then people would just drink the little shot of it, and that's it. They would just take one, because then it would bring their heart racing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are talking just about everything. I'm looking at the NFL score right now. Hopefully, Chargers take this game. I'm a big Charger fan, and they are in the lead right now, 27-24 against the Denver Broncos. They have the ball right now in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 19 seconds to go. They're at 3rd and 9 now. If they can just make it a defensive game now at the end, I mean, that's all it would really take. Um, this weekend, tomorrow's gonna be probably shopping for some tools. I already got me one new tool set for a mechanic's tool set, a nice one. They were selling them at work. I saw it there, and then I looked it up at Lowe's. It was 69 at Lowe's. At work, it was 64, and I don't pay taxes at work when I buy stuff at the store because I work for the federal government. So that's nice. Ah, yeah. My only habit is this to do, and I'm just, just slowly, tapering off. I'm not gonna, like he said, first work down to, maybe two, probably like right now it is a weekend. I might do two in a day or maybe even three, but he said just work on 12-ounce cans. Don't do the 20-ounce bottles. And then I haven't gotten the GLP-1 though, the medication. I don't know if they've decided which one they're putting me on or which one's best with my insurance. So I just got to wait for a text from them or a call. Um, there is a call in the afternoon that I didn't take, but it wasn't them because usually their name will pop up on caller ID. So, uh, yeah, and plus it was weird. I ordered out, I just ordered a gyro sandwich and then I asked for a drink. This much is ice. So it was like hardly any drink. Right now it's probably good water right now. No, I haven't tried Olipop's, and I was gonna order Chipotle, to get delivered to my place, but it's $30 to have it door dashed to my house. I'll just drive there tomorrow and get it while I'm out shopping for some tools and some other stuff at the store. Yeah, I went to this past week. I went to my doctor's office. Had kind of like an appointment and was with a pharmacist because I wanted to get on one of those new like diabetic medications now that help you lose weight. And he said it's not so much taking the medication, but it is altering the diet a little bit. So yes, he said don't take away the product you like, just lessen your intake. So he said go from the 20-ounce bottles to the 12-ounce cans, then maybe the 8-ounce cans. Um, and then once I get on the medication, what it really does is it makes you eat smaller portions because it affects the brain's capacity to take on such a large meal. I'm also gonna probably after this do a short live stream. I tried to do like a video for subs only, and where it would only be available, like I said, to my subscribers, so I could give the rules to the giveaway. But what happened is it turns out that I made the video, gave all the breakdown of what to say, and nope, it won't. I can't assign. I have to assign a video if I made a video, I'd have to like put each subscriber's name in there, and then from there, that would add them to the video. So it wasn't that, um, you know, it was hard to do. So now I still have the video sitting there, but what I'm gonna do is just do a short live stream, give the instructions, and then in that live stream, everybody can leave comments to be entered into the giveaway for being a sub. We are now at 537 subs, so we've been doing fantastic. I know that a lot I've noticed more coming from, a lot of people coming in here, I think I've also come in here from, I've gotten subs on a lot of my videos that are starting to attract attention are my Exmo videos, like my videos from Deconstruction from the Mormon Church. And they are definitely, attracting some attention now. I think it might have to do after my interview with Hellfire Agency. Tomorrow's stream, I will do it on StreamYard, and I will be interviewing a young lady, and her name is Avita. I still have to send her a link. I got to do that after the stream tonight. So we will have another person on here with us tomorrow night. I think it'll be fun, to have two of us streaming. Yes, that's wonderful, Claudia. And did you like and subscribe? Always feel free to jump in here with us. We've got a lot of times, sometimes we'll start getting people jump in here and start, saying, hate, but a lot of times we get we got a core group going on right now. And when I have my core group in here, they're fantastic. Like Jen, Drace, when Lane, I haven't seen Lena in a few days, but everybody's fantastic in here. So some of the things that are to come, like every Tuesday, always do a live stream. Hello, Elise. How are you? Oh no, it's Lils. I'm sorry. Good. I got it backwards. I got a little dyslexic there. I thought it was ILIS, but it's LILS. Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Everyone is welcome. My name is Jules. You are a treasure here. Feel free, we talk just, thank you. Lils, are you new here to the channel? So this is what we call Area 5T1. You can't see my Area 51 sign. It would be over here, but we call it Area 5T1 because I do talk the 5 T's in my life. I talk about transition. I am a 54-year-old transgender woman. Talk about triathlon that I like to participate in. We talk about trends, and that's some of the different styles of clothing I like to wear. Today, I'm wearing a t-shirt that I'll wear to work. I do work for Department of Veterans Affairs, and obviously these are like T-shirts that we, I buy in the gift shop. So, uh, I'll wear like, it because it's got the American flag, it's got camouflage, stuff that symbolizes our veterans. Um, some uh, Sometimes I'll wear, just t-shirt, or other times nice, I'll wear a little like sundress type of thing, or um, and some days I'll get a nice dress on here. I might tomorrow because it's an interview, or sometimes I can even go on the really goth side. I like doing all kinds of styles here. Keep flipping back to the game. My team has the ball again. Only 3 minutes to go in the game, but 3 minutes in American football takes about 20 minutes. The thing is that they're playing the Broncos, which are division rivals, and it'll tie us for second place. Claudia, I get my wardrobe. I'll buy things. I have. I have like all kinds of stuff because I still have what used to be my male wardrobe. I mean, that's really androgynous because I can wear that. Like this would be for my male wardrobe, while I have the other side of my closet's my all female. I mean, but really the male stuff can be blend in because I can wear that, at all times. Um, but if I were to, um, like go back to see at work, that's the only place one of the only places I haven't come out at is work, and at work I still show up as a male, so I have my male clothing. Yeah, it is. I mean, like right now, I still have my cargo pants from work, and these are actually like uh, police wear pants, kind of. They're police duty pants. They're almost like my medic pants, but they're in black. So I'm like an all in black right now with the camouflage here. They're, but they're. I love the brand that they are, but they're like $60 a pair for each of these pair of pants. I've got two of these in black and one in tan. Um, Luckily, when got them, I had a coupon card for 40% off. So I got them for about $35. So that's not bad to get a $60 pair of pants for 35. I also bought a pair of their combat boots or medic boots. And those were 110 minus the 40%. That's not bad. I think I've shown those boots on a video before. They're nice because they have a knife pocket on the side. So like if you're ever out camping, you can carry your knife in your ankle. Um, just something cool. Just gonna flip to the football game again. Ooh, San Diego Chargers has scored a touchdown. That's 7 points. Now they're leading 34 to 24 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game. For the Denver Broncos to try to score 10 points in 2.5 minutes will be difficult. It can be done, but it will, it'll be tough. And this has been a good game because the Broncos were ahead most of the game. So the Chargers have brought it back in the fourth quarter. Yeah, they've scored 15 points in the fourth quarter. they balanced out the game. They've dominated the second half pretty much, scoring 21 points in the second half, and the Broncos only scoring 3. Um, and the funny thing is, 3/4 of the people at my work, that meaning, see, there's 3 young ladies at my work are Broncos fans. We were talking about this today. And there's another guy I watch his YouTube live stream, and I was watching it before this while I was getting my makeup done, and he does his own little like play-by-play video um, on YouTube, and him and another guy, a guy that's a Packers fan, and he's the Denver fan, and I'd rather watch his play-by-play than watch it on TV because these guys are more realistic, and they even when the refs call a bad call, I mean they're funny to watch, their commentaries, and 2, they tell it like it is. Like when they throw the flag, the penalty flag, they always say, "We got laundry." You know, it's a little bit of a comic relief, but getting a good breakdown of the game. Okay, so the game is to what they call a 2-minute warning. Shows the Chargers still have the ball, but okay, so they just kicked off to the Denver Broncos, and they're at 2nd and 3 at the Denver 48. Even if they scored here, it would be hard for them to score again. Yeah, and the Niners have always had a tradition of being a very good team. They beat us in the only Super Bowl that we've ever gone to. Uh, when I grew up in San Diego, so the Chargers have always been the San Diego Chargers to me, and for them to have moved to Los Angeles was horrible. Los Angeles, it was only ever like 2 teams when they had the Rams, which the Rams went back, and the Raiders. And most people in Los Angeles will root for Raiders, and the Raiders are located in Las Vegas. Here in New Mexico, you see a big mix because um, there's, you know, I've seen people with Raider decals. I've seen people with a lot of Broncos fans since Colorado's so nearby. And if you ever go to Denver, Colorado, be careful for at their airport. They say that their airport is haunted, or that it has there's these underground tunnels that were built underneath for the baggage to be traveled from plane to plane, and they had a special system built which never worked. Now there's all kinds of urban legends about the Illuminati owning that area, about Freemasons, stuff like that. Then they also have like this big. Then all the signs where they show construction, which I actually noticed, the construction signs always have like aliens doing or lizard people doing the work, because it's another, thing. Oh, Jen, the truck's going fantastic. I'm gonna do a couple of things this weekend, namely stereo system. So, and finish the sensor. I did install one of them. The other part, I was gonna go back and install it, and I was trying to get back there, and then my neighbor comes along and said, "Hey, how's the car been running?" And I turned it on for him, and he checked a few things, and it turned out it was low on oil. So we got all that done first, since oil's critical, as opposed to a camshaft position sensor. So tomorrow I'm gonna go buy a couple of extra quarts of oil. I gotta buy a special cleanser for the catalytic converter, and called Cataclean, and just to make sure it passes emissions. Um, and like I said, this weekend, probably Saturday, will be a good portion of the day will be spent on the stereo system. From what I gather, doing the stereo, well, doing all four speakers, and the stereo should take about 6 hours, but I'm gonna go buy special tools because I want this to be a clean install. So I'm gonna, look everything up, diagram it. If I have to do it Sunday or next week, I'm okay. I just want to do the cleanest install possible. I want it to look professional. I used to do truck shows and everything, and a friend of mine put an awesome. They're supposed to actually keep the air clean. That's what uh, keeps the smog down. But I might misunderstand you there, Trace. Oh, the catalytic cleaner. What, from what I understand and all the videos I've watched multiple different YouTubers, and yes, what they do is they'll run their computer on the car. You can buy these special little computers. I don't know if you've ever seen one. You plug it into your car and it gives you the code. Um, and then it tells you what's wrong with the vehicle. And then you can get that portion fixed. It throws you, when you look after you look up the code, and then you can erase the code. Now the Cataclean, the way it works, they say you have to make sure your fuel tank is down to about a quarter of a tank. You put the cleaner in there, and then you have to run the car about 10-20 miles, somewhere around there, and it should clean it out. Then you go home and check the code again. They said it might take 2 bottles, which it is a kind of an expensive thing, but I'd rather pay the $60 for 2 bottles of it than pay $2,000 to get a whole new catalytic converter. Yeah, I've always been into cars, Claudia. Um, when I was in high school, I got my first truck. It was they called it an 86 and a half. Nissan came out with the hard body back then. I have a Nissan Xterra right now. If you go onto my channel, I do have a playlist, and I've been doing little tidbits of work to it. I just show kind of like the beginning and the end of it, or like when the work starts and when it's done. I purchased this Nissan Xterra for $1,500. The guy had it up on the YouTube ads for 3,500, and it is a 2008 with about 260,000 miles. So I knew it was going to give me some trouble, but when he put it up for 335, and hello Warren, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So when I offered him 1,500 after he had put it up for 3,500, and I told him I had cash, but he's all no, he's all want 1,800. I said fine, I have 1,500 in cash. So he came, and he lived like a mile from me, so he drove it to the corner, and that's where we met. I gave him the cash, gave me the title, and then um, you know, it's just has to pass emissions. Warren, I'm talking about a vehicle sale here. No, Warren. Warren, my moderators are in here if you... Okay, so the Broncos only scored 3 points on that. There's 57 seconds left in the game. So my guess is the Chargers will take it. From here, I'm sure they'll attempt an onside kick, but Chargers will probably win it from what I see. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. As always, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We've been doing fantastic on the channel. We are currently at 538 likes. Looks like someone else subscribed tonight. We had a great week. It's been a week now. I know it was a little over a week ago. I had a great stream. Thank you, Jen. Or Drace? Oh, okay, it was Drace. Thank you, Drace, for that. It was getting a little annoying. He's been in here before, too. I don't understand why some of these... Exactly. He came in right when I was talking about... I don't know what he might have taken from the fact when he came in right when I was talking about how much I paid for the vehicle. So he probably, I don't know if he misunderstood all that or what. So, but still, I get what you did, and I was hoping for that. But yeah, we just hit 538. Wow, I wonder if by the end of the week, of the weekend, we can do 550 just for the heck of it. Let's see. Okay, 56 seconds left in the game. I don't understand why the NFL, they do all these little, I've been to like several NFL games in the past, and when you watch a game on TV, as opposed to going to a live one, it's strange because you think they only take the timeouts that the coaches call and stuff like that. Those players get so many timeouts. They don't just get the 3 timeouts that's permitted by the league. They have all these commercial timeouts. So whenever it's gone to commercial, the players actually get a timeout. They don't continue playing until until it's after the commercial. There's so much rest that they actually get. Yeah, everyone here, as far as my mods, are very, very, very good. All of you do a great job, and I feel like all of you are very, very fair with what you do. You guys do a fantastic job. And after the stream, I'm gonna have to watch Brandon Perna's commentary on the game. This is gonna be what he calls the worst, like worst to the 35th or something game ever. So I think we're pretty much, the game is pretty much over. It's 4th and 27. The Chargers have it at the Los Angeles Charger 37-yard line. Basically, what they're doing is they do what they call a victory formation, kneel down 4 different times, wasting 40 seconds on each down, and it runs down the clock. So here they're doing the last one, and then it's game over. I don't know. Actually, today at the end of the day, they gave the announcement that Joe Biden actually made um, Christmas Eve a federal holiday. So now, they can cancel all the appointments that my doctor has for that day, and that would give me 6 days off in a row, almost a whole week just because of that. Um, or uh, so, and then for Christmas, they let me choose one day to take off, like, or all these holidays. Well, Thanksgiving was on a Thursday, so they give us Thanksgiving off because it's a federal holiday. Then Fridays I always have off, so I had a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving. So then for Christmas they gave me the 26th that I could take time off, and then so I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. I have 5 days now. If the doctor cancels the clinic because it is now a federal holiday on Christmas Eve, I will get a 6-day week. 6 days off in a row. I'm thinking to like, too bad. Right now, I haven't done enough work to the Xterra to think, I would drive to California and surprise my mom. I would do it. I don't know how much, and then the flights sometimes are crazy busy out there. But I would. The thing is, is it on Christmas Eve? They're having. Avita, how are you? I gotta send you a link tonight. I will do that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this stream. Interviews with Avita tomorrow night. I will be speaking with her here on my channel. Avita, I've got some of my mods in here. I've got Jen and Drace. I've also got Claudia, a pretty new sub. But she's been here a couple of times. So we will find out all about Avita tomorrow. Set our usual time, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which will be, I believe, 6 o'clock Avita time. Avita Standard Time. Final score, 34 Chargers, 27 Broncos. My Chargers won. Woohoo! I'd love to see Perna's face right now. I'll have to watch his YouTube video afterwards. I've got a couple of good things coming down. Well, the funny thing is, in September, it's spring forward, fall back. So in the in the spring, when we spring forward and go to daylight saving times, it becomes mountain daylight time because it's daylight savings time. Then when we go back to standard time in the fall, it becomes mountain standard time. I really hate changing doing the whole daylight savings time thing. I should keep it at daylight savings time. That's it. But I knew it had to do a lot with, I think it had to do with, I think it had to do a lot with, I forgot, I think it was certain times of year with farmers and crops, or also with the World War II or something. I've been kind of confused with a couple of different things I've been told about it. Now, this weekend, I said I'm going to do a part 2 on my high demand religion series about the new policy to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints about trans people, because I finally found the handbook and the exact policy with the exact statements that they give about trans people in the church and their beliefs. So I am actually going to do a video and read it word for word and break down each paragraph and see what they say. I will do that along with my usual church high demand religion Mormon church video. That's going to be something else that I do this weekend, a little bit extra, because reading the actual verbiage from the book, their handbook is awful. Luckily, when I was watching, I think it was Hellfire Agency, his most recent video. Well, we'll see about that, Claudia. There's many presidents that have said that, and you know, um, they all promise many things, and not everything gets accomplished. So we will have also I had a couple other things coming for. There's a couple other things that were supposed to have arrived yesterday for Xterra. It was like replacing the cup holders, kind of like make it back to stock. Sure enough, it says that it was delivered, but it was not at my front door like it said. I don't know if it grew other legs or if one of my neighbors took them in and put them away. I have my neighbor that helped me work on my car. I don't know if he might have taken them to his place, but I've been kind of upset because that was like $70 worth of stuff I had bought. And all I can do is tomorrow I call the post office tonight. Everything's well, Demon Wolf. How's your night? Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. I know you've been here before. If not, but your name does look familiar on here. You can always hit subscribe if you're not. We are now at 538 subscribers, which is fantastic. Having a good night tonight. Thank you, Demon Wolf. So welcome to the stream. So you've been watching my videos. As you know, on my channel, we do talk the 5 T's. We talk about transition, triathlon. I talk about trends. That's really just the different clothing I would like to wear. So like today, this is what I wore to work. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs. So I always wear something that's either got their logo or symbolizes the veterans I work for. And then I also talk, I also teach. And one of the biggest things I teach about my deconstruction from the Mormon Church. I use this book, and this book is like when if you get into the church, they used to use that book to teach you the basics of the church. It's like the rookie manual, I would say. So it just kind of, it's really a way to indoctrinate you because that is the basic. Now, when you start getting in the deep down doctrine of that church, it's it's scary. Trust me. When that is going to take a year to teach because that's usually what it does. They do one chapter at a time, and um, but when you get into the more advanced stuff, it's that I've been learning yesterday. Uh, it's it's really crazy stuff. I've learned more being an ex Mormon, than about the church than being in the church. Ooh, wonderful, Demon Wolf. I'm gonna let's see on. 5 T's. That's pretty good. I like that. So those are your 5 T's, Grace. There's so many T's. All of us can have our different T. Someone took their like away. So getting your nails done, that's awesome. Um, I had 2 weeks off recently, and I was gonna get them done, or I had 10 days off. I was gonna get them done. No, Demon Wolf. Like, no, I was saying Demon Wolf is gonna do hers tomorrow. I'm not gonna do mine yet. Still too much work on my X, X project. I could say it, Project X, but too many people call their Xterras Project X, which actually that would be Wolverine. Who's a Canadian, by the way, correct? Um, from the comic books. I need to come up with a good name for the Xterra. When I do get my once I get the tags put on it, once it passes the smog and the emissions test, and I get my tags, I'm gonna get the chili pepper tags here in New Mexico. They're actually chili pepper tags. They have a red and a green chili pepper, and then I'm literally gonna put JULES on the tag. I'm gonna order it like that. Hopefully, no, it's not taken. I don't know if I could fit 5T1 on it. I could put JULES. If it's 7 letters that you can put on there, I could put Jules 51. I could put area 5T1. Many states, that's what they allow here in the United States. It's okay. Her Sextera. Well, you know what's kind of funny is on mine, on the back, it usually says Xterum, but the owner before took the part that says Terra, Terra, off, and it's in the glove box. And I'm a child of the 80s, so I'm a Gen Xer. So I was almost going to put on their Generation X. And then I said, I could put Gen X, call it Gen X, but if I call it Jen, that's my ex-wife. So I don't think I want to name my car by my ex-wife's name. I don't know. Maybe we can make that a contest for the subs, and whichever name I choose gets the backpack. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Of course, Avita and I will have an interview tomorrow. What is the backpack? The backpack, isn't that what Dora carried on her back? No. Actually, are you a subscriber, Demon Wolf? Because what happened is when I started the channel, every so often, as you see, my channel's called Area 5T1. Yep, swiper, no swiping. That's my daughter's favorite. So, 51 has always been a very significant number in my life. That's how I came up with the Area 5T1, kind of like Area 51. So, what I started doing is making goals for the channel in increments of 51. So when I first got 51 subscribers, I tried doing a little giveaway for just one of these little first aid kits. Because I do have one part of my channel that focuses on disaster preparedness. So then when I reached 102 was for a canteen. And then what I would always do is tell people you have 30 days to claim it. If not, then it goes up to the next, thing. And so then the next one was going to be backpack and with the first aid kit. And someone won it, and he responded, but then he said he didn't want it. So now, for reaching 510, we have reached 51 times 10. This is what's going to be given away. It's a Molly backpack. It comes with an individual first aid kit that I packed myself. I purchased everything on here. This first aid kit is not just an individual first aid kit. It is like probably work great for like a soccer mom, because it could probably fix a whole soccer team. Because I used to be a road medic, so I put what I know is necessary in there. Now you can't do open heart surgery with it, but it's well packed. You can see it's stretched out. Comes with a canteen on a Molly system, and the backpack does have a Molly system. When I say Molly, it means M-O-L-L-E. It's a modular system that the U.S. military has created to be able to add different packs onto, onto their gear, to their to their vests. Like most police officers, they'll carry stuff like their vest will have the same system. They can put a canteen, they can put one of these individual first aid kits on it. They can put all kinds of stuff on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a special live stream. It's gonna be a short one, but it's gonna be only for subscribers and only you guys will be able to watch it. And it'll be available for you afterwards too. And what I'm gonna say is in that live stream, I'm gonna tell you how to enter. And I think I will give it away like after like, let's say January 5th. Okay? And because I was talking about the backpack I'm giving away, Drace. So, and then, but I will give all the details on there. And then in that little, it'll be in, like I said, a short live stream, probably about 5-10 minutes, because that way I can aim it to subscribers only. Other than that, I had no other way. But it'll only be available to subs through that, and you'll have to like, I'm gonna say, give it till like beginning of the year to enter. And what I'll do is I'll do that stream tonight. Like I said, it'll be a short stream for subs only, and then you guys can comment in that stream, and then what I'll do is on another short stream, I'll grab a hat, and then just on my steno pad here, put all the names of the people that enter, and then just shake it around and do the drawing, and then someone can send me their address so I can mail it to them. It's all out of my own pocket, just out of thanks to all of my treasures. Hopefully soon. I've already got designs, but I gotta find a company to start making merch. If we start getting enough hours on it, we've met our goal of the first 500 subs. The next thing is to meet, and then we've been posting regularly on here, and I say we because we're all together in this. Now we gotta meet a goal of what, 3,000 hours of viewing time. So the more viewing time my videos get, the more people we get on the streams, the more the time gets up there. I think we're at 1,000 hours already. Let's look at the my analytics page. Someone unsubscribed, so I don't know. Someone came in, didn't like us. So we have 537 subscribers. They require 3 video uploads every 90 days and 3,000 hours. We are now at 994 hours of watch hours. So the more watch hours we get, we need 3,000, and then we can start, I can link a merch store to here. Which I'm probably gonna use some of Lena's designs. And I know the first merch that I'm gonna purchase some for myself, and I know Cubby Drew, the very first 2 that are definitely gonna get something from me because they were my first moderators will be Drace and Lena Mystic Mama will Cubby, do hit a like and subscribe. Oh wait, you already subscribed. Please do hit a like. Welcome to the stream. Remember, tomorrow we will have a live stream, and I will be interviews with Avita. So I'm doing great. My Chargers just beat the Broncos. 34-27, a great comeback victory. So they're tied for second in the division standings, which will probably actually put the Chargers in second with probably on their way to a wild card. In the playoffs. ASMR. You know who has a lot of, I think, isn't it Lena has a lot of ASMR on her channel? I like that, Trace. That was awesome. Yeah, kind of. A lot of times that's what it is. It's kind of get to know the person, see, um, it'll be just, kind of, you know, they introduce themselves, kind of tell us their journey, see, how they can, what they are, who they are. Uh, it'll be kind of, I've been on, I've had 2 interviews done to me. Um, if you go back on my channel, or if you ever watch a young lady in the UK, her name is Colaberry. She interviewed me, and that's the first time I used StreamYard. She interviewed me using StreamYard, and like me, I was big about being. She was, she liked my fact that I wanted to be like a trans advocate, and then I just did another interview. I would say like a week ago. If you can't find the stream on it, you can always go back to the interview I did. Cool. Um, I did an interview with Hellfire Agency. I think it was last week or about 2 weeks ago, and it was a great interview. This the, we had something in common. He became an instant subscriber when he saw one of my deconstruction videos, because my day was great, Cubby. His the fact that we had something in common about being ex-Mormons was really cool to him. That's what he wrote on the when he subscribed. He said, "Ooh, an ex-Mo, you got my I'm a subscriber, instant subscriber." That's what he said, and he is actually a published author. Um, and so he started. What's cool? Um, he this is he's kind of starting like what you would call an anti-church. He's calling it the Church of Korapor. Now, the funny thing is that it's a church, like how Seinfeld was a church, or it was a show about nothing. This is kind of like the Church of Seinfeld almost. It's like the church for atheists. In other words, you don't believe in, there's no God, there's no entity that you follow, but yet he is starting like certain rituals. So like he's been asking and interviewing, like he interviewed me as a transgender woman. Would it be cool to have like a coming out ritual as trans? And he was going to call it the Aurora ritual, but he had also thought about doing like the chrysalis ritual. And I said, well, the chrysalis one, I said, sounds really good, because as trans people, we really like the symbol of the butterfly, because we were born in a certain, body, but as we recognize that we were who we really are, we are transitioning and becoming the true person that we are. So he wants to have some kind of chrysalis ceremony and wants to tailor each one individually to each person. He's even going to have people that are going to be clergy for this. He's going to call them luminaries, but yet they don't have to be members of that whole, religion or church, whatever. It's not even a religion, it's just a church. That's what he's calling it. So he could get the nonprofit 503c. Ooh, you're almost at -40. I was just reading about that at -40 Celsius and degrees Fahrenheit meet. That's my phone telling me it's payday. Oh, I know. I won't forget. And see, tomorrow you guys will be able to moderate on that live stream also. When I'm interviewing Avita. Would you ever consider doing a panel, like a 10-person panel interview? Because we can do that on StreamYard. StreamYard allows 10 in 1. I'm even going to see what it costs to upgrade StreamYard because I do the free version. And the paid one will cost more. But yeah, you can take people off. See, I've been watching other channels that I watch that I do research on. They'll do like a split screen of 4 people. I've seen like 9. So I think 4 is really good at times. I think that's the one that works the best because you have pretty even squares. Then 9 looks like Hollywood squares. But usually they say that hair will grow quicker. But actually, Trace, mine's thinned out a lot on my legs. I I started off by shaving up a little higher above than my ankles when I first started transitioning. Still with my ex, so and then slowly started going up, and none of it's starting to grow back. That's what's strange. Or it's thinning out on the legs, but up here it's getting thicker now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure. Having a good night tonight. First of all, my Chargers beat the Broncos 34 to 27. Puts them in second place in the AFC West. We'll probably clinch them a wild card spot. My arms are usually what has the most. In fact, I need to do a shave down this weekend. I will probably go get more razor heads because I use what is it? I used to use I'm remembering because I use the disposable, but you keep the handle, but get new razors. Is it Harry's brand? I think that's the one I use. I used to use Men's Shave or the Dollar Shave Club. I really like theirs, especially their shave butter. That works way better than any shaving cream. Yeah, because it's like a four blade system and it works fantastic. The only thing that I hate are my hands. They get so dry. Bad thing about being a nurse, dry hands. Well, Demon Wolf, many people will do that. You know, they're, many, that's why we're here. No, this is Bath and Body Works. No, I don't have any wounds here. If we're, we literally, when I worked ER, that's what I was gonna do, Avita, because the I still have to shave the face, and because I'm gonna start electrolysis this year, and but I'll use the Harry's for the face because they shave nice and you know I can make them last a while. I may get the disposable ones. I was looking for. That's a good suggestion. Thank you. Yeah, I want to start laser and electrolysis this year, coming up, and my insurance will actually uh, pay for it. Yes, Jen, are you asking me if I'm a nurse? Yes, I am. Oh, you're a nurse too, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I used to have a friend that had uh, a spa. It was called the Laser Lounge Spa in Florida, and it's spread throughout the U.S. now. A lot of different PAs have started franchising from the one guy that started it, and they're all PAs and nurse practitioners that worked at the ER that I used to work at. I also want to probably do some minor Botox. I know that they say what that lasts about 4 months, but probably maybe the right here and maybe a little on the eyes. Yeah, Demon Wolf, it's hard to get people not to, or it's hard to get people to understand. See, with having gone through, gender therapy, and obviously starting my transition, after a year of that, my nurse practitioner can start writing for all of this and to the insurance, so I can qualify, and they will pay for a lot of um, the procedures. In other words, I will just have to pay a copay or a certain amount or um, deductible throughout the year towards any, like, say, towards Botox, towards electrolysis, towards, because it is part of the gender dysphoria diagnosis. Blue Cross Blue Shield is very good with the LGBTQIA uh, family. They're probably one of the most backing insurances that back our community the most. A good friend of mine, she works for them, and she says that um, she works for them here in Albuquerque. I don't know if any of you watch her. Mama Shar works for Blue Cross Blue Shield, and she says that they really celebrate the LGBTQ IA family there. Like on Pride Month, every day they had something for them. Yes, I worked. I have been a nurse for close to 20 years now. Not longer. That's crazy. So I did 13 years in the ER. I've been 5 with the VA, and probably another 5 out of the ER, kind of mixed. So yeah, I've been about 20, 21 years as a nurse now. But I started at the VA right at the beginning of the pandemic. I didn't approve your leave. No, that's cool, Grace. You have a good one. Oh, that's cool. Have fun, Demon Wolf. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, remember you are a treasure. Grace, get some rest. Remember to be here tomorrow night. We will be talking with Avita. First play or musical I ever saw was Evita. Not Avita, but Evita. But Eva Peron. Remember, Che was my favorite character in that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we might be. I don't know how long we'll be on here, but we'll we hope to see you here. I know it's Avita, 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 right? Avita. I'm saying it in Spanish because I am of Mexican descent. Interviews with Avita. Or should I say entrevistas con Avita? I know how you must feel because my daughter always people have major uh, problems turning. Yeah, when I went to high school, um, I I learned a little French because I took 3 years of it. Then when I started college, I placed so high on the placement exam in French because it was like an optional thing to do is do a placement test in a language because they had a foreign language requirement. I placed so high in French that I took 1/4 of it. Then after that, I couldn't take any higher level of French. And And then um, I could have gone into French lit, but then I didn't, and now I don't remember all of it. Okay, Demon Wolf, you can ask me. I can tell you what I think, but it won't be a definitive diagnosis because I'm not a doctor, but I may know something. That's cool, Claudia. That would be a cool. There was one doctor that worked in the emergency room that I worked at, and he knew like 8 different languages, and his hobby was just to go and learn them from Rosetta Stone. And he knew like 8 different languages. I almost took Latin in high school because I thought, oh, that would be a cool language to learn since it is the root of so many other languages, mainly the Romance languages, but they say it's actually kind of difficult to to learn it. Well, there could be many things though. See, when you say that, it's like this long a list. You may have eaten something that's bad. You may have, you can have a stomach virus. You can have a bacterial infection. Um, you gotta really, really look at the signs and symptoms. Is it sm really malodorous? In other words, does it smell really, really bad? And is it continuous? Because there's a really bad type of, I'm going to say it flat out, there's a really bad type of diarrhea that's really infectious. So if you have it and just a little bit, if just a little bit is left like even on the toilet, and if it's an infection, a bacterial infection in the stomach, then you can pass it on to a roommate. Now tell me, did you take antibiotics recently? Because this is what causes it the most. Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt your. There could be 100 different things I could tell you it is. I mean, you do have to get checked out by the doctor. They would have to do probably some blood tests, probably a CAT scan of the stomach, lots and lots of different things. Um, there's what's the pill called? If it's going on this long, Demon Wolf, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If it's been going on for a month now, it can be dangerous because you can get dehydrated. You may not be taking in as much water as you're losing. So you need to either go to a doctor or go to an emergency room. Really. Now, what it is, I don't know. Loperamide. I believe that is an antidiarrheal. Um, you know, yeah, so he basically gave you Imodium that you could have bought over the counter. And that was my first thing that it was. Like I said, it's an anti-diarrheal. So he basically gave you prescription of Imodium, which is usually called Imodium AD, which is an anti-diarrheal. But if it's still going on, you need to go back. Because honestly, what I think will happen is um, if it does not get better, you will get dehydrated. Because the more liquid you let out, the more you have to replace. As it is, you should be drinking, what, 6 glasses of water a day? You should probably be, you're probably losing more than that in a day if you're saying you've had this all month long. So my biggest thing is to, one, see your doctor again, or two, I would even present to an emergency room, tell them, she thinks you might need a colostomy bag? Now, the only reason you would need that is if you had, like, a lot of times it's people that have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. So if it's something chronic where it's happening a lot, maybe, but that has to be diagnosed by a doctor. They have to send you to us. Nowadays, doctors usually, oh, something's going on with your stomach, I'm going to send you to a specialist, and they will send you to a specialist. So you need to see a specialist but you need to see your doctor first to get to the specialist. That's that's all I can really suggest is go back and see the doctor. There's like 100 different things it can be. But it's all a matter of lab work that they would probably have to take blood, do CAT scans. They would probably even do a sample of the poop and then go from there. Oh yeah, especially if they got, uh, which more than likely they did a complete blood count, and if your white blood cell count is up, that tells them there's infection. But then comes the fact also, if you have infection, then they'll have to, try other antibiotics. Or it can say you have infection because your body's protecting itself. That's what white blood cells do. But they have to find out what it's protecting itself against. You know something, Jimmy Crack Corn? And I don't care. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Everyone is welcome in here as long as you keep comments respectful. Um, you can come in here. We do. My name is Jules. You are Treasures. My treasures. We do talk the 5 T's here. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, uh, teaching slash tips, and trucks. So, correct. And that's why I just kind of, oh, I know. I mean, just look at the name of his account is Jimmy Crack Corn. But that's why I said, and oh, okay, and I don't care. So I just put him on a 24-hour timeout. By the time tomorrow comes around, he won't come back. Usually, and usually Drace and Jen and Lena and Mr. K, all my moderators will do a fantastic job of, I mean, Lena and Drace are on it as soon as their comment hits right at the bottom, and I hardly even have time to read it sometimes. Lena hasn't been in here in about a week. I'm surprised. Last time she was here, Sandy was here too. Okay, have a good night. Demon Wolf, hope you get better. I would suggest you go get checked out again. Call the doctor's office and check for results. But I would make another appointment, or if necessary, go to the emergency room. Okay, yes, we'll see you tomorrow night, and we will have Avita on here. Avita on here, I should say. Avita. I want to make sure I say your name right for tomorrow. Yes, I have seen it. I've seen it in the past. I haven't seen anything lately, but I have seen hers. When I just started transitioning, I would watch her. I would watch, then I found Victoria Rose also. There was a lot of trans, and then I also watched Luna Rose, which I know she was more on the drag queen type side of everything, but I think she's now transitioning. Um, and I watched Samantha Lux. Oh wow, that's a lot. 12 hours a day? That would hurt. Isn't that painful for 12 hours a day? Or is she working? Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Then as you were saying that, I kind of picked up on it. Yeah, then it hit me that you said that she works doing electrolysis 12 hours a day. Oh, that's cool. Where does she what what part of the country does she live in? That is lots of hours. I work 10-hour shifts. I work 4 10-hour shifts a week. So I work Monday through Thursday. That's why I'll do a late night live stream Thursday, and um, then every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I guarantee those. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday I'll do one since I do a video that night. Lately I've been doing one Monday nights too. Oh, I grew up in California. I grew up in San Diego. I used to work 12-hour shifts in the ER. Um, People always say, wow, you worked in... Oh, really? That's cool. Oh, hello, Sarah. Are you new to the channel? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, remember you are a treasure here. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Claudia, what part of Cali are you in? I grew up in Chula Vista, California. Or as we call it, Chula Juana. Avita, what part of the country? You said you're on the West Coast also, right? What state are you in? Okay, Santa Clara. Yeah, you're Northern California. Ah, gotcha. What do you do for work? So you're in one of the four corners also, Avita. It's Alabama's housing market. How low is it to buy a house there? Not that I'm gonna move again. I think I'm gonna stick to Albuquerque, stick to the ABQ, 505. Oh yeah. Do you work for the government? Because I work for VA, so. Oh yeah, that's understandable. We moved from when I lived in San Diego. Houses were going for about 3,400,000. So we moved to Florida and they were still at 150K. Now they're in Florida they're 400,000 to 500,000. So then I moved here. Yeah, New Mexico also has a lot of DoD. Actually, the whole state is covered with government jobs. Got several Air Force bases. Um, a lot of contracts here too. You got the White Sands Missile Range, stuff like that. Like I said, I work for VA. I love my job. Yeah, oh, I know. Housing's getting too expensive. Luckily, like, I have this little one bedroom apartment that I rented here. I've been in it for 1 year. I just renewed my lease and my landlord did not raise my rent, or I should say, the leasing company. Mine's 940, and they're remodeling them. And my friend's gonna get the one right next door, and hers, I think she's getting it for 1,033. And I already looked at the inside of it for her, and it great remodel job, brand new floors. I think the only thing that they didn't redo was the cabinets, new bathrooms, new everything. The one upstairs from me is being remodeled right now, and then the right one right next to me, right next to that one, is empty also. So if any of you guys want to be neighbors, got apartments up top that will be empty. And we could all have one little, community here. Oh, and the apartment across from me is empty too. They're gonna have to remodel that one. So welcome to the stream, everyone. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. You're just joining us. Feel free to jump into the live chat. Um, we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Time flies when you're having fun. Um, right when I was starting the stream, I was watching the football game. I'm a Charger fan, and Chargers are playing one of their divisional rivals, being the Broncos, and they won. The Chargers won 34-27. Great game. They came back in the second half by 21 points. Um, oh, like, counter your cameras. Yeah, I know. I have this one over here, but I also have. You're saying something like this. I also have a ring light on, but what happens is when I turn the ring light on, watch the glare it gives on my glasses. I have that. Is that better towards you? Because what I get self-conscious with is that there's a glare off my glasses with the ring light. Now I'm kind of annoyed right now because I should have gotten 2 packages in the mail. Yeah, see, and I should have had 2 packages in the mail yesterday, and one was like a clamp arm where I could clamp it onto my desk and then have the platform for my um, and have the my phone on there because I stream from my phone and I watch it on my computer over here, and then I could have put the ring light off to the side and yet reflect back there. But I think someone stole those off my from my front door. Not unless my neighbor took them to put them away from me, and um, not unless my neighbor took them and I just haven't bumped into him and he'll tell me then. But I'm kind of annoyed. I have to go to the post office tomorrow, probably put in a report for them to find out where my packages are, or put in something with the company that I ordered. Well, I ordered some from Amazon. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a. Well, see, since in a rented apartment, I I would like to put a Ring camera up, and I know how to put them up because the house I had in Florida, we had like just one about in every room and all around the house. So I think the outside of the house had like, I would say 10 cameras, and I put them all up myself. My ex, she wanted them up everywhere. That house was like probably, Fort Knox would be being nice, because I would say as secure as the vault that the Mormons have up in the mountains to uh, safeguard all the family records. That's the most secure place in the United States, by the way. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna call the management office to see if maybe, because sometimes I know they've taken, I don't know if they've ever taken stuff, but maybe they put them in the office because maybe there were so many. I'm gonna go to the post office and check there. I'm gonna check with my neighbor. So he's been really cool lately. So, but all these apartments right around me are empty, so hardly anybody walks by. Only two apartments over here are full, so there's like 8 right here in this area. I think only 3 of us are actually have people in the and so I don't know. I mean, I had the new cup holders for my vehicle that were going to be in it, and the jump starter kit, which is one of those little boxes that you charge up, keep it in your car, and you can jump start yourself uh, if your battery ever dies. And the other kit was, I actually had gotten me a red hair wig. I had gotten me the thing for the desk on a trans a pride ring, and they all they're all gone. I'm like really annoyed. There's one more thing in the other one. Then I've got another one coming tomorrow that'll be the back cup holders for my car because they were missing, and I bought the replacements. But I bought the front ones. Yeah, the thing I wish I had the most, which is probably their best protection for anything I've always been taught, even by police officers. Um, your good old dog. Yes, I got confirmation that was received by email. Um, and I've I got a contact. They told me to check for it, wait for 48 hours because sometimes companies will hit delivered for, and then 48 hours later they finally put it there, but it hasn't been there. So, uh, So I got to go to the post office tomorrow and check with them. Avita, okay. Yeah, I still do wigs because since I started transitioning at a later age, I had the major case of male pattern baldness, and um, I would buzz cut the sides like you say. I would do an undercut, and then I started kind of like the Keeps program, basically finasteride and minoxidil, and I've been putting it on in the past 2 years, and you should see the results. I had probably that much of a bald spot. Now I've got that much of one. So I've been one of the lucky ones that's been able to reverse it. And probably also with the HRT, it's been helping. My hair is probably pretty close to this length. I'm probably gonna go get a couple of inches trimmed off in a probably next paycheck, or might do it next couple of days. I don't know. Kind of start evening it out. But what's happening right now, I get a lot of baby hair on top. It slowly start growing down, and then it fills in. So yeah, it's a significant difference that I've noticed. But once I can let it grow out and it be completely my hair, boom, it'll be my hair. Yeah, and it was kind of a thing. It's a genetic thing in my family, so as long as I know when I do get, I'm probably gonna get vaginoplasty. I know when they take out the prostate, that kind of stops it. But I would probably continue to do the finasteride and um and the minoxidil. I gotcha. Yeah, mine's still like it's thin here when I part it, because sometimes I'll part it down the middle, and then sometimes I'll part it to the side. Um, and then the thing is like at work, keeping it back. Like right now, I did put it in a ponytail before putting this on. Um, and but it's starting to get a long ponytail. Okay, Claudia, you have a good night. Yeah, we're about 2 hours. We'll probably keep it going about another 10 minutes. And we've hit 229 views, which is great. Oh, really? Yeah. What I do is I just use a little ponytail holder, not a scrunchie, but one of the small, ones, and then just put it up in a ponytail, and then I'll tuck it up into the wig cap, and then put the wig on. And I've got several different colors of them. That's what's cool. Like just a couple of days ago, you probably saw me. I was in a black one. Tomorrow, if I wanted to, I have an ombre burgundy one. So it's black on top, comes down to burgundy. I have like one that's gray with rainbow colors. And I have one that's all purple, one that's black, purple, and pink. Just it's fun sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the one I just ordered that should have been here, it's red, and um and it is, I think, 28 inches long, from what I understand. Oh, that's awesome. I want to start with surgeries this year in 2025. Hello, Caleb. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. So yeah, I want to start off with. I'm going to start from the bottom upward. I'm going to start with probably with the vaginoplasty. Oh, cool. Where did you go? Got it. Ammonation, it's something we feel inside. I gotcha. I gotcha there. Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield, especially a federal employee program, covers a lot towards transition. Oh, wow. Yeah, and see, my deductible for the year would be like 10,000, and then they would cover just about that. I would probably go maybe do bottom surgery first, then do FFS, and then like do one thing like 2025 do like bottom surgery, then do FFS, and then see how the pretty much how then decide about an augmentation. Yeah, so that's why I said I've been, 10 months HRT. February will be 12. So 2025, I'll probably plan on vaginoplasty. And then later in the year. Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't want. Because yeah, the most I would want is a D cup. I think I've been on 10 months. I'm pretty close to a B. Yeah, see, I would be happy with a C or a D. So yeah, that's why I'm waiting for that to be one of my last surgeries, rather than, you know, um, than one of my first. I don't want to just run and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get an augmentation. Yeah, I've watched some other YouTubers, and, they go and they pick these 650 mLs of for their augmentation. I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, that's all not necessary. Right now, I'm not even. I've stopped. I threw away my breastplate. This is all me. Yeah, I used breast forms. I used one that was 2 in 1, and it was like built. It had like a bra strap that you could just strap it on you, and yeah, it worked fine. But now I just wear like an underwire bra, and they blend in perfectly. Now, sometimes, like I said, I'm not out at work yet, but still, like this t-shirt, had I worn it today, well, I wore it to work, but I had another shirt over it, like a little dry fit top. Actually, what I bought, they're more like bralettes, almost like tank tops that I can strap them down with, and then they do push in pretty good. I buy them at Walmart. I have a black one and a gray one, and I think they work fantastic. They just you feel them snug on there. I think that's the hard part of getting used to it. But yeah, that's what my first nurse practitioner in Florida, when I started transitioning out there, told me was definitely buy sports bras and put those put those on for support. And I do have a couple of sports bras because also when I go run, I haven't run in a while, but I need to get back on that to start training for 2025 triathlon season towards the summer so I can be ready for a triathlon in this area since I now live in altitude. It's very different than California or Florida where you're below sea level. To move to Albuquerque, that's at 5,868 feet above sea level. So, okay, Avita, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna shut down the stream soon. What I will do is I will set up the live stream for tomorrow. Um, and I will send you the link to your email. So it'll start at 7 p.m. my time, which is 6 your time, correct? And what we can do is if you want to meet up on live stream on StreamYard, I mean, I'm sorry. Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like at 5:40, we'll connect with each other to test, and then just wait for it uh, to come up, and then connect with the audience. So I think that'll be great. I think we'll have lots of fun. Just uh, it'll be pretty. We can. Yes, that'll be cool. I think it'll be fun. I love doing live streams with other people because it's a way to grow the family, community, and I think it helps to interact because then we get to know each other. And just like I think Jen said it earlier, um, I, um, she would like to have a chat between us one day. I think it would be cool to get several, like my subs in on one, or where subs can jump in and out. I think that would be cool. We can do it amongst, I would probably just do one for subs and then where they can jump in and out of the stream. I think that would be a cool one with StreamYard. But yeah, we'll meet up around 5:40 your time, 6:40 my time on StreamYard. I will make the link um, just right after this, and I will email it to you. Caleb, I am very happy. I think everybody on my channel that's a subscriber is very happy. Okay, so okay, yeah, it'll be fantastic tomorrow, Avita. Um, I think we'll have a great time, and we can, we can go as long, an hour and a half, somewhere around there, hour and a half, two. I know last time with Deja, okay, we had a great time. Okay, you have a good night. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for becoming a sub. Um, and we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hello, everyone. I'm closing off the stream for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Avita and I will be chatting tomorrow on here. So if you want to join us, you can. Please, everyone, have a good night. Remember, I'm Jules. You are one of my treasures. If you would like to, please do leave a like and subscribe. Do comment down below. Uh, and have a good night. Thank you.